So today we're going through the 92 football clubs. Yeah, shit. Let's just move me over here. And oh, nice, 0 viewers. So yeah, we got all these ranks. So we've got tin pot, small, average, big, massive, elite, and clear. So, you know, we should make sure people know online first. Okay, so we start off with Accrington Stanley. When they say big, massive elite, this is what I think of them like as a club, like how much I like them. It's not based on size or anything. It's just like how much I. So I should probably change these titles to stuff that's not based off size. So the smallest one could be, I don't know. One like pure hatred. The hate. Dislike. Neutral. Like. Going back is support. Because, you know, I want them to do well, but I don't really support them. And then we got clear at top. So we got Accrington Stanley to start off with. I don't know, really, just there. There's nothing special about them. Did beat them 7-0. Kind of feel a little bit bad about them. So I'll just put them in neutral. Bournemouth, again. They went up the season after Posh did in League One, so, you know, we didn't play with them in the playoffs. I remember drawing 3-3 with them in that 10-11 season we got up. So I'm going to say dislike them, but I don't want to put everything neutral. So we'll just go with neutral. Arsenal, their fans just annoy me. They think they're good when they're just shit. I'll put Arsenal in hate. Aston Villa, I quite like them. Like the stuff they're doing this season, they're playing some decent football. They're doing okay. It's nice to see some other team going well. So I put them in like. Barnsley. It's just Barnsley, isn't it? Like, there's nothing much to say about Barnsley. Like, you can forget they can exist quite easily. Don't really like them. There's a bit of Para FC in there. Where are Barrow FC? I thought they were in fucking. They're in League 2 since when? Well, you know, it's kind of nice that they're in League 2, but couldn't care less about them. Birmingham City. Again, you can't forget these exist. Like, they were in the Premier League a few years ago. They can go in. I kind of want a category between like and support. Maybe like and neutral, because there are some teams which I wouldn't say I like, but I don't really find. We'll have a category above this. It's going to be really awkward with the colours and shit. What colour are you? Oh, maybe you? No, you're the same colour. You go down one. You go down one. You go down one. You go down one. I don't even know I'm clicking that. There we go. Beautiful. What should this be called? Decent. No, wait. I'll put like here, and then I'll put decent there. You can go in like Birmingham. Don't really like them. I don't know, it's just something. I don't like Birmingham in general, to be honest. Blackburn, I put them in decent. Like, they won the Premier League a few years ago with Shearer and all that. But Why is hate lower than pure hatred? Surely hate. Yeah, that should be like. Oh fuck! Now we're on colours. Unbelievable stuff. So Blackpool next. I don't know what it is about Blackpool. I don't really like them. The way they. I think it was. Can't remember if it was them that were in Fergie's last game for United. Um, they also drew to Posh recently, so they can go and hate along with Arsenal. I don't know why. Same with Bolton, man. It's just Bolton. And I hate them now because they got Marcus Maddison and I just hate Marcus Maddison. Bradford. They had that FA Cup run, I think it was 14, maybe 15. Or it may have been. Shit. I can't remember. They've had a few cup runs in the EFL Cup as well, so I'll put them in like. Now, Brentford. I love Brentford, man. They're so good. They got Ivan Toney, so of course you're going to need support. Let us know if you have any disagreements in the comment below. You know, feel free to say anything if you don't want it. That's fine again. Now, Brighton. Ever since I saw that TikTok of that with like, I don't know what, those guys, like, it was in lockdown and they have like this person at the door, like letting them into the house, pretending that's like the stadium. Just hating ever since then. Bristol City, you gave us Sammy Schmuddock, so you can go decent. Bristol Rovers, I put Bristol City in that, so you got to go and dislike. Burnley, hatred, just don't like them at all. Burton, I would say hatred, but I would say pure hatred. But recently got Hasselbank, who's, you know, Cambridge, pure hatred, nothing to say about that. Cardiff, hatred. Carlisle, neutral. Charlton, don't really like. Chelsea, Football Club nowadays. I just don't really like. You know, it's just neutral, man. I don't really care if Chelsea is good or bad. No, Cheltenham. I forgot they're a team as well. I can just put them in neutral because they don't really matter. Colchester. Like, there's so many big teams here, there's just nobody. You just forget they exist. Colchester, neutral. Coventry. I wouldn't really say I like them, but I don't really dislike them either. Like, they benefited. Well, they didn't benefit because they were going up anyway from League One last season, but yeah. Crawley Town going decent. I remember United played them, I think it may have been 2012 in the FA Cup. We beat them. But, you know, it's always nice to see little teams play big teams like that. Crewe Alexandra. Wasn't Alexandra? What can I say about Crewe? There's literally nothing to say about Crewe. They're just there again. Unbelievable. I'm going decent. I can't. No, don't really have anything else to say really. Crystal Palace. Got Roy Hodgson. Roy Hodgson brings them up to decent, and yeah, you got Zaha as well, who's neat. You can go and like Derby, just because, you know, they got fucking Wayne Rooney. That's neat. Donny. So I reckon a few seasons ago they would have been down here, but I'm still going to put them in dislike, just because he's Donny. Yeah. Now, Everton. I quite like Everton. They've always been like, you know, the enemy of your enemies, your friends, sort of thing. So they can go in. They can go in like, you know, it's nice to see Everton doing well again. You know, Exeter. Just because they can be used as a good name on FIFA, they can go in decent. Like, they've not got much to say about Exeter really. Apart from you can do Exeter gently, Exeter slowly. You know, that's kind of crude. Fleetwood don't really like at all. Like they're lucky to be there. They should be there, but because they got rid of Joe Barton, they can go up a one. Forest Green Rovers just hate them because they're vegan. You know. Fulham. It's got mixed message about him because one minute I love him and I love Scott Parker. Next minute I'm fucking fuming with him because he just looks a bit like a prick. So they can go dislike. Gillingham. Just go there. Just because. Yeah. I like them. They got goalkeeper coach that I know. Grimsby. I want to say I don't really like him. I just don't like Grimsby in general. It's a bit of a shithole. So they can go dislike. Harrogate Town. What's that say? 1919 they got founded. You know, just not much to say about Harrogate really. Yeah. Huddersfield, again, not much to say about them. Hull a sticky one because they were Grant as their manager, but then they got then we're fining them for the promotion. They can go they can go decent. Ipswich, pure hatred, like their fans are just inbreds. Leicester, I like it. Leicester, they're cool. They're very cool. Dagenham and Redbridge, again, nobody team. No question. Lincoln, I used to like them, but they've become posh rivals recently, so I can just go and hate. I wouldn't say I pure hate them, but you know, Leeds, they play nice football. Like they may be United rivals, but they play nice football. Fair play to them. They can go and like Luton. Just Luton. I hate Luton. Macclesfield Town, just nobody club again. City. I would them pure hatred, but like, I don't really mind them that much. United clear, obviously. Mansfield Town. I think let's check something. No, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we're up a Mansfield neutral. They can go down to this. I don't really. It's just Mansfield, isn't it? Middlesbrough. I hate Middlesbrough. It's so good to see them doing shit. Millwall again. Just don't really like them. MK Dons, pure hatred. Nothing more to say about that. Morecambe neutral, don't have much to say about them either. Newcastle, I just dislike them. You know, they're not a really nice team. Newport County, nothing to say about them. Northampton Town, nothing. Yeah. Norwich. I kind of like them because they were the closest team to me. Like, I remember them going up in 11-12. No, 10-11 I think they went up to the Premier League and the Championship. I thought, neat, they're my closest team, you know, they must be, I hope that they do well, kind of sort of thing. Because, you know, it's the closest team you got in the Premier League, so I'll put them in like Forest. Just always dislike Nottingham Forest. County, they shouldn't be here. Fair enough. I like them though. They seem like a lot nicer team than Forest do. Oldham. What can I say about Oldham? Nothing, so we can go neutral. Oxford. See, it's getting tough, man. Like, in a way, that they were fighting for playoff position for us that season. Just go dislike that. It's always good to beat them, so yeah, you're clear. You're like they just have the nicest fans in the world, can't they? on Twitter. Portsmouth, dislike, probably. You know, they're in a similar position to Oxford. Port Vale, couldn't care less, forgot they existed, sort of thing. Preston North End, you know, they're the only other. Oh, hi, Risaka. Hi. Preston North End, they're the only other team to go unbeaten across the whole season in the league, and they also won the cup that season, so they're the only team to go unbeaten across the whole season. So, you got to give them respect. Like, they got the history behind them, and therefore Arsenal fans can't go around saying, yeah, we're the only team to have not lost a game in the league all season. Preston also did that, also got one better. Why Bolton so low? Just don't like. I said this because they have Marcus Maddison. I just hate them. I want them to do shit because I hate Marcus Maddison, and they gas up Marcus Maddison, so he's got to go low. QPR's next. They're just a bit of a nobody club again. Like, you forget they're Charlie Austin, so I would put them in dislike, but because they seem kind of like a posh club. But Charlie Austin brings it up to neutral. Reading. Yeah, neutral. Nothing to be said about them. Burnley. Where'd I put Burnley? Oh yeah, I hate Burnley because I hate their style of football. It just shouldn't be in the Premier League, man. Like, it's just Brexit football, which it's just not enjoyable to watch, you know. Rochdale next. Yeah, just neutral again. Don't really care about them. Couldn't care less, to be honest. You can go in there. Salford, you know, the class of '92, right? Finn supports Reading, right? Just tell them it's a nobody club, then. Couldn't care less about them. Salford. So everyone hates them, but it's got a class of '92, so you got to respect it, really. You can go decent, I guess. Scunthorpe. You just tell. I just don't like them. It's just called Scunthorpe. It's just such an ugly name. Like, I know it's a name place, but it's just such an ugly name. Like, that badge as well doesn't help out at all. Sheffield United. They can go decent. Like, they had a nice season last season, doing shit this season. It is what it is, I guess. Sheffield Wednesday can go up there. Like, you know, I feel a bit bad for them having those points up from this season. Shrewsbury's neutral. Southampton. Kind of like Southampton in a way. Like, just I've always admired their academy. You know. I know they're doing well this season. Southend. Can go up there. They were one of the only other teams to. Actually, shit. I swear Portsmouth voted to keep the season playing. I can't remember. But Tranmere. Oh, South. That was Tranmere. Fuck. No. Just because I got you confused with Tranmere. You can go there, man. Southend. Spurs. I hate Spurs, man. Especially with Jose now at the wheel. So couldn't really care less about them, but they got us that goalkeeper recently, so I like them now. Got his name already, but we move. Yeah, Sunderland. I don't really like you. Same with Swansea. Swindon, you've got to respect them because you got that one off my country supporting them. What's her face? Shelley, is it? Yeah, Tranmere, I'm sorry. You can go out and support now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. So we'll do that then. Finish the stream since no one's watching. You can go neutral. We'll talk and care less about you. You got Ben Foss, so but you don't play him though. But Watford, if you play Ben Foster, you could go up into life. But because you don't play him anymore, you can go into dislike. As soon as you start playing Ben Foster again, you can go back up into life, okay? West Brom, they can go decent because of Big Sam. West Ham. You can go into decent just because you got Lingard and he's doing good for you as well. Wigan, you can go decent because he won the FA Cup a few years ago. Wolves, can really care less about you, to be honest. And finally, Wycombe Wanderers. Oh, if I can make another category for you, keep it down there, but I can't, so there you go. Let's just zoom out a little bit. There is the tier list done. The categories aren't like ordered or anything, it's just, it's not there. If it was like that'd be there, but it's not, so yeah, you get what I mean. See what the community said. Wait, can I say, well, why does I think that? I'll just open the new tab. Is this like average? We've been putting average, man. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah,